Hey everyone, Vander, Molen with Stewart Title and DCTitleGuide.com, and in today's video I want to talk about a hypothetical that I think is fun to think about. Is what if real estate joint ventures no longer existed? What if tomorrow something came down and said, you got to disband, that's it, it's over? Well, I think if you're in a joint venture or participate in a joint venture right now, you might not want to think about that, but if you fight that battle every day, like a lot of us out there do in the field in the title insurance industry, that might be fun to think about. So let's talk about a few scenarios that I think would happen if that did occur. One, I think initially it'd be a pretty huge shock to the system for not only the title company, but the real estate company. From the title company standpoint, a lot of the business that they were getting, or the faucet of business, might be slower. So they're going to be getting less business. On the real estate company side, they're going to see a change because how those agreements are structured, they're going to see less revenue coming over, or all the revenue that would be coming over would be gone. So they'd be losing it. And they have to find a way to replace it. And initially, I think that'd be hard for both parties to deal with, but they would find their way. But initially, a shock to the system. Secondly, their business capture rate would fall. Since other vendors are now getting into the office, or doing presentations and holding meetings and teaching classes, and building relationships with the agents are going to be exposed to more people, more opportunities to send business to other title companies, lenders, etc. And that's going to decrease the capture rate that was going over to the joint venture title company dramatically. I'd say the joint venture capture rate is 40, 50+%, probably could fall under 20, under 15%, maybe even 10%, right? So really low, because all these other vendors are getting access to these agents and having an opportunity to build a relationship. For sure, the title company joint venture would have to hire a sales team to go out and retain clients and capture new ones, because before they were relying on what I call the best title company sales rep in the world, and that is the real estate broker of the joint venture, who was then systematically taking agents that they're bringing in and just walking them over to the title company and creating those relationships, in which the title company takes a lot of weight off them of having to do so. The broker's doing it. So they have to hire a sales team to compete with all the other salespeople that are in the office, building relationships and adding lots of extra value to these agents to win their business. I think in the end, though, the realtors would get better service because they're being exposed to so many other vendors that offer different things, have value-added services, marketing tools, extra whatever, that in the end, when it's organic, the title company that has the organic business is relying on the relationship and the business that they're getting from the realtor to sustain themselves. So for us at Stewart Title in Northern Virginia, if one of our clients decides to leave us and no longer send business to us, it hurts, because we don't have somebody else bringing us 3 more agents next week that they just brought into their brokerage. We have to go out and find new clients and add them into the fold and bring them in. So that makes it tough. So we really do value their business. I think if everyone was set up that way, everyone at the end, the realtors, the buyers, would get better service and a better experience, because it's completely organic, and knowing that if the business leaves, there's an issue. So I think lastly, why do these joint ventures still exist? I mean, with all this said, why do they still exist? And I think there's a few reasons. We thought that maybe the CFPB would come down a little harder, or they would not come down harder, but they would infiltrate these a little bit more and disband them, but that hasn't really occurred. But I think there's a few reasons. One, money is obviously one, is a motivator, of course. The path of least resistance for business. And I think that's just kind of how things have always been done, or they've been done for a long time that way, so it's tough to change. But I think in the end, they're going to change, because I think it's going to have to happen in terms of agents are seeking new relationships. They're also seeking value. And if you have somebody that can offer them value-added marketing services, can help put money back in their pocket, can help introduce them to other people to build their business and get them to closing on time, and can also provide their buyers with a great experience, which leads to referrals to the agent, those vendors are going to keep winning those clients over and over again. But in the end, I think it's kind of a fun little thing to think about. But what if they stopped existing, and how that would work? And I think maybe we all can hope that in the future that does happen, but for now that's not the case. But if you are in the Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. area and you want to be part of a title company that doesn't have joint ventures with real estate brokerages, builds their business organically, helps people with offline and online marketing, and truly, truly values your business, give us a call or talk to me. You can fill out that form that should be below you if you're on my website, dctitleguy.com. If you're on YouTube, my contact information is in the description below, and there's also a link back to my website. You can check that out. So, Wade Vander Molen with Stewart Title. We're here to build your business, and we're here to help you. So thanks for watching my video. And if you haven't taken a moment to subscribe to my channel, do so. And you can also subscribe to my blog on my website in the top right-hand corner of the blog tab page. Talk to you soon.